Hey guys, welcome back. In this video we're making these simple origami Christmas trees and the bigger and smaller origami boxes so that you can place your goodies inside the boxes for a beautiful handmade Christmas advent calendar. These are quite simple origami designs. The hard thing is that you need to make 24 trees and 24 each of the top and bottom boxes. For our Christmas trees we're using 15 by 15 centimetre paper. Now we start by folding our paper in half, making really good creases. Open it up and fold in half again. Sliding our finger along to make those really good creases. Opening it back up again, and then we're going to go corner to corner on the diagonal side as well. Again, making those really good creases, opening it up and doing the opposite corners on the other side. Now, opening our paper back up, we've got a lot of folds coming out from the center point. So it's this diagonal line that we want to pay attention to. So just bending that diagonal line and holding it, sort of gently pushing it up in the middle. And then we fold down the diagonal line towards the corner. Now swapping onto the opposite side with the other end of this diagonal fold and gently bending that down as well to come outwards towards the corner. So you should now have a square shape with the bottoms open and the tops coming into a point. So just showing you again quickly, we hold it down this diagonal line with a point in the middle and then folding the diagonal line downwards. So that forms that square there. Then we swap it onto the opposite side and bring the other diagonal line down. So now you should have a square and it's got this bottom part open and the points coming together at the top. So remember, we are making a tree that all comes down from the center point. So we're going to just take one side and fold it inwards, always folding down from that center point. Now opening this fold up right to the top, we bring it down flat so that it forms a triangle shape. Now swapping onto the opposite side, again folding down from that center point at the top of the tree. Bringing that side into the center and making our nice strong folds. Opening this pocket up and folding it down flat so it forms a triangle. Now there's just two more left to do, so just gently folding this triangle over so that we can access this next one. So again folding down from the middle point, nice strong lines, and then bringing this pocket open, folding it down so that it looks like a triangle. Now onto that last one there, so folding this one out of the way and then bringing our fold down right from the center point, opening that last pocket up and bringing that down so we've got that triangle shape. Alright, so we're getting pretty close now for our tree. So we've got these sides that have the line across from our triangle and then other sides that don't have the line. So on these sides that don't have a line, we're going to bring that top part down and just fold it down to that point. Nice strong crease there. And then we fold it around the other way to tuck it underneath. So this makes our trees nice and flat at the bottom. So moving around the tree and finding those points that don't have the line across, folding those points down, making a nice firm fold and then tucking it underneath. So just keep working your way around until you've tucked all of those points down, folding them and then gently tucking them underneath around the back. So this is our last point coming down now, and then being tucked in behind. Now you should be able to see that your tree sort of comes in right from that center point, and you've got a bunch of branches coming downwards. So just pull it out so that it sits in position and you're happy with it. Now I find that underneath they come apart a little bit. So if you do want them to sit nice and close together and then sort of be glued onto the top, I just come along with a glue stick and just glue in between each point. I do this gluing with the glue stick first, and once they're all dry and I've made the boxes, then I use a different glue to glue them on the top. This just holds the points together nicely. Okay, so there's your beautiful little origami Christmas tree. I just set them aside now to dry a little bit before I glue it onto my boxes. So for the boxes, we make 2 boxes exactly the same, except one is just a little bit smaller. So starting with the bigger top one, again with our 15 by 15 centimeter paper. Now we start by folding our paper in half, making a really good fold. Now folding again into quarters, and again another really good crease. Opening our paper, and then we bring each pointed corner into the center and crease down that line. Now we fold the bottom edge up to the middle, giving that a really good crease, and turn it around and fold this end up to the middle as well. Now opening those 2 creases up and folding this edge up to the middle as well, and this last edge up to the middle. Making sure they're good creases on each fold. Now opening up the 2 side points, you should start to see the base of your little square box. So in the center there is the square, and there's a diagonal fold on each corner. So we're going to fold along that diagonal, pushing it downwards and bringing the sides together. So now this pointed flap that's forming in the middle is what we're going to fold over and tuck inside the box. So tucking this diagonal fold on this side as well, pushing it down and bringing those 2 edges together, holding them in, and then you see this is the flap that we just fold over the top and inside the box. Now on this other end as well, coming around this side, you can fold these points down straight. That sort of helps it fold over the top easier, but then it's these diagonal corners that we fold inwards. So just working them in gently, and then you see the flap that you need to fold over the top inside the box. So you can gently fold those corners and make them a little more crisp. And then I come in with my glue stick and just place a little bit of glue underneath these little points at the bottom here. It just helps to hold the box together and keep them all sitting nicely. So that one there is a slightly bigger top side of the box. Now you can make the same design slightly smaller to make the bottom of the box. So for this smaller box, we make our little origami paper 14 by 14 centimeters. So just measuring off that 1 centimeter on the edge and cutting those 2 strips off just to make it slightly smaller. Now again, we make the same design as we did for the top larger box. So folding it in half and then in quarters, corners into the middle, making sure to have nice strong folds. Then we bring both ends up to the middle, unfold them and bring the other edges into the middle as well. Unfolding these 2 side points. Now you can see your diagonal corners, so just folding them inwards and then bringing those points over the top to secure the box. Doing the same on this end as well. So that should be your perfect little smaller box. It should fit inside the bigger ones perfectly. Now I just take some other faster drying glue and place it on the bottom of the Christmas tree and then put that on top of the box. Leaving those to dry, and then of course making 24 of each for your advent calendar. Then you can fill those little boxes up with treats and enjoy them the whole month of December while you count down to Christmas.